Hello, my name is Levante Young, and this is the conclusion to the three-part video where we talk about gaslighting, we talk about two key elements, and in this video, the third video, we're going to be talking about professional cheaters. Okay, this is the conclusion, this is the climax, this is where you get all the information, okay? In this video, specifically, we're going to be discussing the three different types of cheaters. We have the group cheater, we have the solo cheater, and we have the professional cheater. What makes a professional professional? That's what we're going to get into. That's what we're going to talk about today. That is the topic of the day. And shoot, let's run it. Let's get into it. So, the group cheater. Let's start with that one. The group cheater, that's going to be the girls that rely on each other, right? The girl code. The girl that goes out with her girls and she does all these things and she's always going to be backed up by her girls. Her girls are like, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything. You do you. When she needs a cover, she always calls that one friend or two or three friends and they all verify. They confirm, yeah, she was with me. She wasn't doing anything. Unbeknownst to you, she was out doing everything. Okay, that's your group cheater. Same thing for the guys. Okay, the guys, they'll have those friends, those buddies, they'll cover for them. They all go out together, they all do their thing. Each one of them are either in a relationship, they got an entanglement going on, right? They're married. They still go out and do their thing. They rely on each other though to back each other up. Now the problem with the group cheater, here's a problem. They can never be professional cheaters. Never. It's never going to happen with them. Now this is the reason why. You can only control what you do and what you say. You can't control anybody else. It's the same thing, the same tactic that police use when they interrogate someone. They separate you guys. There's a reason for that. Because you can implement gaslighting, right? That's one. And you can use those two key elements, patience and opportunity. Now, in a group, you can't control anybody else's actions, anybody else's words, and people will flip on you. For instance, you're a guy and you're a group cheater. Maybe you'll run across a beautiful girl that not only you like, but someone else in the group likes. And if you're the one that's able to get her, the friend that also likes her, he's going to flip on you. He's going to rat on you. He's going to tell on you. He's going to start spilling things. Now you have a messy problem, right? He knows everything. And he is telling everything. That's why they can never be professionals. In order to be a professional, in order to hit that level, you have to have certain key elements applied to yourself, certain key attributes. Same thing with the girls. Girls, you guys can't work together. You guys can't live together. But you guys can work together on this. You guys always come together and support your girls, right? Until something happens, you guys get in an argument, you guys get in a fight, and now you guys are flipping on each other. You guys are flipping on each other, you guys are telling all the secrets, you guys are running to the guys, the boyfriends, the husbands, and you're just letting it all out. Messy. Very, very messy. Now, we're going to move on to the solo cheater. And as the name implies, they work solo. They do their own thing. Now, a solo cheater has a potential to be a professional cheater. We're going to get to the professional cheater. We're going to talk about that, guys. Don't even worry. Don't try to rush it. I know some of you guys might fast forward this. It's okay. We're going to talk about the solo cheater. The solo cheater who works on his own. She works on her own. They do their own thing. What's a key difference between a group cheater and a professional cheater? The solo cheater, they don't have all the knowledge. They don't have all the patience, and they don't utilize opportunities. They might not even gaslight, right? They just do things on their own. That's the difference. They don't cover their tracks. They don't think things through. They just do things. And these might be your average people, your average cheaters, your normal cheaters. And women, I'm trying to give you guys the game right here. I'm trying to give you guys the knowledge to spot this out. Same thing with you guys. I mean, guys, I'm mostly telling you guys right now, but you can listen up, okay? And of course, I'm not endorsing this. I'm not promoting this. I'm not saying this is how you do it. This is what you do. Nothing. This is pure knowledge. Sharing the knowledge is all it is. But you guys are messy. Very, very, very messy. You're going out at odd hours of the night, of the day. Probably not sharing locations. Doing key things that's indicating that you're up to something, that you're doing something. You guys need to think some of these things through. Women, I'm mostly talking to you right now. I'm about catching your guy. About seeing the key signs, because love is blind. You guys are blinded by all these key elements that you're missing or overlooking or just pushing aside, saying, it's nothing. Probably nothing. Probably. Or stay with me on this. It's probably something. Okay? Because a lot of guys, the solo guys, are messy. Very messy. I'm going to teach you how to actually catch a professional cheater. How to actually know when you're dealing with a professional cheater. And it's not easy to do at all. But I'm going to give you the tips. I'm going to give you the tricks in this podcast right here in this episode on what to look out for, what to see. And let's get into it. The professional cheater. Professional cheater will utilize every aspect of each 3 of the videos. The first video, gaslighting. He'll gaslight you. He'll be who you want to be, who you want him to be. Your perfect guy, your perfect girl. Perfect. That's a key sign that something's wrong, because no one's perfect at all. Number 2, they'll utilize certain aspects of cheating and share it with you to make them seem like that's not them. I'm going to give you an example. You'll be in the mall, right? And you're with your guy. You guys are walking. You guys are in the middle of the honeymoon phase. You guys just met. You guys been dating for a month, maybe 2 months. You guys are loving it. Loving each other's company, loving each other's time. Now, what this guy is doing, he's solidifying his relationship with you. He's solidifying his time and his personality. Everything that he's doing to gaslight you. And how he does this, it's very sly, it's very sneaky. There's a few things you can do. There's quite a bit of few things you can do. But some of the most easiest and the most common things to do is this. It only takes one look, a split second, to confirm or to deny infatuation. Infatuation with anyone. Okay? A split second. That's all it takes. Just a look. Once you guys lock eyes, the message is right there. All in the face, all in the eyes. You can convey a full message. They can receive it, they can convey it back, or they can deny it. But that's all it takes. So that's what this guy's doing. That's what this girl is doing. They'll initiate a contact. They'll get the confirmation back. They lock eyes. They get that confirmation like, yeah, you're cute, or yeah, you're hot. I'm into you. And the thing about girls is, when you're with a guy, okay, girls, when you're with a guy, other females, they have They have issues where everything's a competition. Everything's a competition. So when a certain girl sees a hot guy with another girl, right, they're dating, they immediately start thinking, I can take that guy from her if I wanted to. Why do women think that? I have no idea. But some men, they play on that. It's like being married. When a woman sees a ring, it's just something triggers in them. They want that guy. They didn't want him before when he was single, right? But now they want him. He's taken. He's off the market. And it's a competition now. Something inside them triggered. So the guy will lock eyes with her. She'll lock eyes with him. And just in a split second, they just confirmed, okay, yeah, we're into each other. He might egg it on. She might start following, popping up in different places. They keep locking eyes. And then, here's what he does. He turns around and he tells this girl, oh, this girl's following us. I think this and that. She keeps staring at me. She keeps this and that. Now he instigated for her to do that. And then he turns around and snitches. Doing this method solidifies who he is, the person he's trying to be, to her. It's solidified. There's other methods, there's other things you can do. I want to share a lot more. I'm going to go a lot more detail in my Patreon site. You can follow for $5 a month. I'm going to be sharing personal stories, certain instances. I'm going to be bringing on guests. But that's just one example. Another thing a personal cheater knows is women. If you suspect your guy, the last thing you want to do is try to catfish him with a girl online, or have your friend try to contact him and try to flirt with him to confirm, like, oh yeah, he's a cheater, he's this and that. I'm going to tell you right now, that is some goofy shit. That shit is goofy. Okay? And I'm going to explain why. Because only a simpleton, a simp, will fall for that. And I'm going to explain the reason. Nowhere in the history of anywhere will a woman contact a guy saying like, oh, hey, handsome, hey, sexy, this and that. I saw your profile and I just wanted to. No, that shit don't happen. That shit does not happen. And only a simpleton will fall for that. Like, oh, hey, this and that. Start sending nudes. Start doing the most, doing the extra. You're a simp. You're doing too much. But doing this to a professional, he will use that and flip it on you. And now he just gaslighted you with your own method that you're trying to use against him. I'm going to give you a prime, perfect example of this. Okay. You suspect your guy. You think something's up. You just have that nature, that curiosity that I don't trust too easily. This guy is too perfect. So you put him to the test, right? You women in test. You put him to the test. You have your friend, a friend he never met, hit him up. I hit him up, flirt with him, and see what he does and what he says. And I don't know. I just don't know. So she does. Now this guy, he knows the game. He knows that this is not normal. This is not normal behavior. But he's going to flip it back on you. So she hits him up. I just smacked that. She hits him up. Hey, how's it going, handsome? He'll respond, hey, who is this? And of course, the classic lines. Oh, I just saw your profile. I thought you were cute. I wanted to hit you up and see what you're doing. Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have this and that? Now, this is a moment where he's going to flip that on you. He say, yeah, I have a girlfriend, or I'm married. And of course, you women, you keep it going. Key signs. This never happened. This is not normal behavior. Not normal. But he takes opportunity. You keep it going. You say this and that. You might even send pictures. Oof. That's a hard one to pass up, right? The picture sending. Picture's probably not even real. Doesn't matter. He's going to respond. This is not ladylike. Start preaching it to you. How you should be, how you should act. That he's taken. Nowhere would he even entertain this kind of behavior. That you should treat yourself better. Yada, yada. Whoopty whoop. Now, he says all of this and does all this knowing that you're going to report back and tell her everything or share everything with her. And this is going to put her, the woman that's being gaslighted, into deeper infatuation and just solidify that relationship. Knowing, well, he's not like this. That's not him. Oh my God, I got a good guy. Whoop-de whoop, whoop-de whoop. Now, solidifying it to that point, one of two things that's going to happen. One, you just put him on alert. You just let him know, hey, I think she's on to me, or she suspects something. And now he's going to be pretty much in hiding, right? Go dormant. Now, when they go dormant, you're not gonna catch this person. They will go dormant for months to a year, and during that whole time, they're just solidifying, doing every little thing to solidify that relationship, taking every opportunity to snitch, and when I say snitch, I mean like when other people try to hit on them, hit them up, whatever, in public. It's the most perfect one. And two, they're going to go out and get the green light to go do what they want to do. Because what's going to happen is it's going to be all hearsay. He said, she said. And when they bring that to the person that's been gaslighted, they're going to go with the guy. They're going to go with the girl that just solidified that relationship. Because they know, like, no, I put him to the test. I put her to the test. They passed. They passed with flying colors. They didn't even try to flirt back. They didn't even try to deny anything. They said they were taken. They even preached to the other person. And the thing about a professional is they're hard to catch because they cover their tracks. They cover everything they do. The phones they're using, they never get out their real names, never get out their real numbers, never give out their real social medias. They never have anything written down, never have anything typed down. And I know a lot of girls nowadays, it's 2022, right? They want to have their guys, their girls, their others, their spouses. They want to have tracking on them. It's easy to do with the iPhone. Very easy to do. I don't know about Android. I can't speak on Android. But with the iPhone, that is very common. Like, yeah, they're tracking me. Or I'm tracking them. I can see everywhere they go, how long they've been there, where they've been. Now, I'm gonna give you a tip right now. That is not the most reliable thing. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm gonna explain more, like I said, in my Patreon. I'm going to go into all of it in detail. But I'm going to tell you why it's not reliable. If you're doing this, iPhone to iPhone, if the other person has a tablet, they have a watch, they have a MacBook, you can switch what tracking that person's actually tracking. Now, the example I'm going to give you is with the iPhone and the Apple Watch. You activate the tracking from phone to phone. But if you have the Apple Watch that has cellular data, you can actually use that to do what you're going to do. You need to call, you can call. You need to text, you can text. But the tracking is not linked to that. So you leave your phone, wherever you leave your phone. So every time they look it up, it's in one location, but you're in a whole nother location. There's a way to do that. Like I said, I'm going to go and explain that in my Patreon. All of it's going to be explained. But that's not the most reliable thing. That's my video today. I have more to explain on my Patreon. If you guys like this video, follow, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And for more exclusive insights, stories, and details, follow me on my Patreon site. Link will be listed below. Thank you.